Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brandy and I'm the owner and creator of Boundless Treasures Boutique. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made these super cute Mr. and Mrs. Ombre tumblers. One even has glitter. So without any further hesitation, let's go ahead and jump right in. I hope you all enjoy, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out my channel so very much. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me. I love responding to each and every one of you. All right, to start, we are doing 2 cups. These are both 20-ounce skinnies from Hog, and we are going to get these sanded and prepped. Now, I prefer to use this hand sander. I use 120 grit sandpaper on it, but you can use whatever sanding tool you prefer. Sanding block, sandpaper, anything like that. And grits can be anywhere from 60 to all the way up to like 300. So it really is personal preference. This just happens to be mine. Once they're all sanded, I'm going to wash them with warm water and soap, and then we're ready to spray paint. So the spray paints that I'm using are vintage blush and white, and then black and winter gray. And we are going to ombre these. So to start, we are going to get going on my winter gray and black. At least I think that's the order I did them in. So as you can see here, I'm covering the bottom, making sure that I am spraying pretty far away. And then we're going to go in and we're going to spray the top with the black. And we're going to just kind of work this back and forth until we get the ombre blend that we're looking for. Now, what I will tell you is with the spray paints, if you're not using glitter, if you have to go back to do a second coat, definitely do that. You're not going to want to have any drips or anything like that because this is the design for this particular cup. With our Mrs. Cup, we have a little bit more leeway because glitter covers literally just about any mistake. So it's definitely more forgiving, but we're going to do the same process. We're holding our can about 12 inches away and we're spraying the bottom with our white. And then we are going to do the same thing, spray the top portion with our vintage blush, holding our can about 12 inches away and going back and forth until we achieve the blend that we like. Once we've done that, we're going to set these aside and let them dry for roughly about 20 minutes. I let these ones sit longer than that, but just want to make sure that they're fully dry. Then we're free to go in with our next step. So for this particular cup, it is the glitter. So we're using Crystalac glitter glue, a makeup brush to spread the glue, and then we are going to go in with some pretty amazing glitters. So, and I'll make sure that I link these all below for you, but we're going to be using Chunky Rose Opal and Rose Gold Opal and Skinny Rose Gold Opal, Basic White Girl, and Snow Angel. And those are all from Peachy Olive. And then we're using Brilliant from Recollections. So to start, I'm holding my glitters up very high, probably about 8 inches, if not more. And we are going to start with our chunkiest glitter and very light application for all of our chunky glitters. What this does is this is going to help us lay down our roadmap for our ombre glitter. And it also helps give depth and dimension to our cup. Now, once we have our chunkies down, we can go in with our medium cuts of glitter and lay these on. Again, you're not putting these on very heavy. We're just lightly sprinkling them. This way we can start to, again, build that ombre. And we're going to just go back and forth. For the white, I used Snow Angel to add just a bit more depth and dimension, and then filled it in with Brilliant, which is a beautiful, beautiful white. And then, like I said, you're just going to keep going back and forth until you achieve the blend that you're looking for. Now, one thing I will tell you with your ombres, please seal them in. I did not, and I had some traveling. But once I was finished glittering, it was time to move on to the next step. So I applied 2 coats of epoxy to both of these cups. And now we are ready to clean up the rims. So I am going to use my craft knife to go over the top of the rim, and if any epoxy got on the inside of the cup, this is now the perfect time to get that out, as well as to clean up any spray paint that may have gotten inside the cup. I'm also adding my business tag. So if that's something you do, this is a good time to do it. And then we're going to go in with our cup edging tool. Mine is from Cami Page Boutique. And we're just going to take that top rim and circle it roughly about 3 times. And then that's going to give us enough to where we can use our craft knife to peel the rest of it up. And you're going to see here, once I get all of it up and then clean the remainder of the spray paint, it leaves a beautiful, crisp, stainless steel edge. I learned this from Danielle from Damn Fancy and have been obsessed with it. I don't think I'll ever just sand my rims ever again. I am sold on this process. Now with my glitter cup, I'm going to make sure that I sand it down. I want a very, very nice, smooth surface. So any pieces that are rougher than I would like, perfect time to sand these down. As you can see, I'm going back and forth between my hand sander and my sanding block. So again, however you choose to sand, completely up to you, but we're going to do the same thing with the top rim. And once that is done, we are ready to move on to our next step. So I'm going to let this play through so you can just watch the end. And then we're going to jump right on over to our Cricut. So here, I actually had an image of their wedding rings. So I was able to use those. So it was definitely tailored to this couple. It was something special that they could have as memorabilia for their wedding day, for as long as the cup lasts. And then I just used the images from Cricut itself. And I removed the R from the middle. And I did that by selecting the image and then just deleting that particular part. From there, I made sure that I was sizing it right. And you're going to see me go back and forth quite a bit. Just trying to get everything sized the way I wanted. Get the font situated because they wanted the established and then November 4th of 2023. So I'm just customizing it the way that the customer wants and then making sure that I'm sizing it so that it's all one cohesive image. And here you'll see trying to find a font that's gonna match it the best. But what's really cool about the Cricut editable images is that you can take them and you can manipulate them pretty much any way that you are needing to or that your customer may want. So you don't necessarily need to pay for those images, anything like that, if you already have Cricut subscription. Now, once they're all sized, I'm actually going to weld it all together. Now, the reason that I'm going to do that is so that when it cuts, it's going to cut as a whole and not separately. So the spacing is going to stay the same. all of that will stay the same. So all that work that we're putting in right now isn't going to be lost. And then I'll duplicate it because we have 2 cups and I want them both to be the same. And once that's done, we can print and cut, and then we're ready to weed. So not too long ago, I had a request to watch me apply the decals. So I wanted to make sure that I am including that as often as I can in my tutorials. So hopefully you guys find this helpful. With this particular decal, I did start to weed the top portion, and then I quickly went into the bottom and was like, oh no, I'm going to have to reverse weed this bottom part because I started losing some of the tinier pieces. So you're going to see me here cut the top part as you see, and then replace some of the stuff that had been misplaced and get ready to apply it to my cup. Now, the nice thing about reverse weeding is once it's on the cup, you don't have to worry about those little bits and pieces. They tend to stay, and it's way easier to remove the bigger piece of vinyl. This particular vinyl is Tech Rep Crafts silver textured vinyl. It is by far one of my favorite textured vinyls. I love it, love it, love it. And then I'm just going to use some transfer tape and get this bad boy applied. Now, I am eyeballing a lot of this, but this one wasn't super intricate to where it needed to be measured, anything like that. But if you want to be on the extra safe side, keep the backing of the transfer tape on, and then you can measure and then place your decal once you're sure that it's in the right place. But we're just going to keep applying this, and I will be back once we are done. guys, and it's simple as that. And once you're done, 2 more coats of epoxy, let that cure, and you're finished. Look at how absolutely stunning these 2 cups turned out. I am obsessed, and I am so, so grateful that my customer wanted me to create these cups for her son and daughter-in-law, and I hope they enjoy them for many years to come. But that's it for this week, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below, or any comments. I love interacting with you guys. I would also love it if you guys would follow me on all of my social. And if you guys do decide to recreate this, please tag me. I'd love to see how they turn out and show some of your creations some love the way you show me love. All right, friends. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you next week. Bye now.